Hello everyone, and a really warm welcome back to the channel. You join me on a Sunday when this is being recorded, and I'm doing my final run for the country's capital ultra, which will take place in 6 days time. So it's a muddy, wet trail run, about 10 miles or 16 kilometers. It's a final test of the gear, test of the shoes, check everything feels okay, and just enjoy the last day of the holidays. And the purpose of today's video is going to be in two parts. Firstly, just a recap of how the training has gone for this race. And secondly, I look forward to next year and what I aim to achieve both on YouTube and in running. So stick with me and let's get out of this mud. In terms of the training for the country's capital, how has it gone? As well as can be expected. You can always look back on training plans and look at how you could have done better, always wishing you could do more volume, but ultimately you've got to do what you can with what you've got. Successes have been the 3-hour backyard trail in Surrey and the 50k I did around the car park in Sandhurst. Mileage has been okay. The last 3 weeks I haven't been able to do more than 35 to 40 kilometers over the course of the weeks. But on the positives, I'm going into the race next Saturday fresh. I feel fit. I have no injuries or niggles, and that's all you can hope for. And what I just need to do now is try and execute the race plan that I have set out for myself and that I know will work. So that's it in terms of the country's capital training. Could do better, but it's all right. Give it a B-. In terms of next year, what are my goals? Well, I've had to do a fair bit of soul searching, I think, over the past 8 to 10 weeks when it comes to ultra training and marathon training, and just sort of realised that at the moment I don't think I'm able to give it the time that it needs and it deserves, really. You know, I could be thinking differently next weekend. I could nail the race and think, alright, you don't need to do as much as a training plan might lead you to believe, but ultimately, you know, you've got to put the miles in to make progress in these longer distance events, and just haven't quite got the time to do it. that doesn't mean I can't still have something to aim for and goals to shoot for. And actually what I'm aiming for next year, or this year now, is first and foremost, most important, continue my running streak and get to 3 years by December 23rd. Check out that view. Miles of trails. Secondly, I'm going to look at shorter races, especially over the first half of the year, and I want to PB at the 10k distance and the half marathon distance. 10k PB is around 42.5 minutes, but that was set a really long time ago. Half marathon was set last year in around April time, I think April or May, and that was a 1:31:30, I think. So aim is to PB in the 10k and the half marathon. So those are my running goals for 2022. But for YouTube, the aim really is just to try and keep putting out content that is hopefully engaging, interesting, tells a story, and helps me learn a little bit more about myself, both as a runner and from a creative perspective as well, because that is the reason I am doing this. To try and learn, to try and grow, to try and develop new skills, and along the way meet a fantastic community of like-minded people that are pushing towards better goals for themselves and for others. Sounds like a dog was about to attack me then. Should I quantify that with numbers? Yeah, go on then. First of all, hitting 100 subscribers by my birthday in May would be fantastic, and then hitting 500 by the end of the year would be unreal. Hopefully you stuck with me for this roundup. I'm going to finish my run. I am now just about halfway in, about 7.5k in, and just going to enjoy it. Hope that nothing falls off, hope that nothing breaks or twists. I've said it now, and look forward to sharing this video with you, but also sharing the outcome of the race in about a week's time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and look forward to seeing you all soon.